Hey guys, it's me Frankie, aka the guy behind Ultra Destroyer Figures, Ultra Destroyer Figs. I've changed the channel name way too many times, but the concept is still the same. It's an action figure Pic Fed channel, and that's what it always will be. I know I had a stint of doing some stop motion, which I am very proud of, but I will not do any stop motion for a while. And actually, I'm here. I'm gonna discuss exactly what happened and why I have decided to do a soft reboot with my new Pic Fed project, Destroya. So what's with PW Ultra now? Okay, so last year, or is it last? Like a few months ago, I think yeah, it was last year. Um, I had my last year in college, so I was doing thesis. I was doing a lot of stuff, but I was also still fedding because I know a lot of people quit fetting when college happens or if like something bad happens or I don't know, maybe they're hassled out of life. But me, it is my only escape. See, I am a retired professional wrestler and I'm only 25. I just turned 25 this year and I'm currently retired. I don't know if I'm ever going to come back, but I'm currently retired because I am dealing with a thing called panic disorder and a gastric acid disease, so I can't really do anything in the ring. So for me, doing Pic Fez is like the next, it's kind of like the next big thing into doing something wrestling wise. I'm still very much involved with the promotion that I used to wrestle for. I'm very much involved with stuff. I help out backstage and a lot of that. I think I'm gonna be an on screen character, not a wrestling character, but an on screen character. But yeah, Pig Feds really helped me because it helped me really try to exercise my creative juices. And I'm recording this because yeah, like what I said earlier, I know I'm rambling, but yeah, I want to let you guys in what's happening, why I started Destroya. So in 2021, I started PW Ultra, and PW Ultra was just like Harrison, who's my favorite pick fedder. It's just like his fed. No entrance music, just music all the way, and I enjoyed it. And then I got into GCW, Ginati, and Danny Meltzer, WSC, and although I'm not a huge fan of the VidFed stuff, but I'm a fan of how they would put up their matches, like how they structure it. But I don't think I'm ever gonna do a VidFed, a full on VidFed. But yeah, so I got inspired by them to do commentary because Danny switched from doing the music video stuff to having full on commentary with sound effects, and it popped the channel off big time because I started getting a lot of views. I started getting like 2,000 until like 3,000 views, and it was a big deal for me. So I started with the same concept that W3A did, which is the pick fed is pay per view by pay per view, just like an indie promotion. But then I decided, hey, I kind of want to tell my stories better. Like, let's slow down a bit. So I did PW Ultra Download, which is an episodic thing, again, with my commentary. And it kind of dropped the views from 3K. I was getting like 700, 800, 900. I'm not really hitting the mark that I want to get. So I didn't feel validated anymore in doing what I do. And that is the wrong kind of mindset if you're starting a pick fed. Do not do it for others. I mean, yes, you do. You have an audience and you should cater to your audience, but you yourself are the priority. And yeah, during that time, I was kind of getting let down. And then bad things happened. I had to pay for something at school because they told me if I don't pay for it, I'm not going to be able to graduate. And yeah, so I had to sell a lot of my figures. A huge chunk of them were in main storylines and PW Ultra, like Buddy Murphy, The Undisputed Era, Lucha Brother. It was really heartbreaking. I had to sell all of them. And I decided to make PW Ultra into a stop motion because I bought a tripod and I realized I can do a stop motion. But then another problem happened. And the problem is, since I only do it on my phone, the colors of my action figures bleed out when I edit it, unless I use stop motion studio. But studio for some reason doesn't work on my device as good. Like it doesn't publish really good. So I had to stop that stop motion thing, but I ended it with Mystery Vortex, my last show under PW Ultra. So yeah, so basically I had to sell my figures, and so I can graduate. I had to pay for a lot of stuff in school. I had a lot of loans. Don't ask how much. It was pretty big. It was scary. And yeah, and I had to sell I had to sell those figures for school, and also because of medication, I started having a therapy and a lot of checkups. So yeah, I mainly switched to stop motion because I just wanted to do content that I want to do. I didn't really think about the lore of PW Ultra anymore that time. I just want to put something out on YouTube. But then after I released Mystery Vortex, it just didn't feel the same anymore because I have sold way too many action figures, and also I kind of wanted to change the name for a while because I just realized there's another real promotion named PCW Ultra, and it's way too close. And I'm that kind of person who doesn't like. I want things to be as much as possible as original as it can be because I view my Pic Fed as an actual promotion. So I was just not feeling PW Ultra anymore. So I decided I should do content that I like, that I want to see, that I'm not going to get too stressed out over. Because also, I forgot to mention, doing commentary and having sound effects kind of stressed me out because sometimes it doesn't work out. Sometimes the sound is late because the frame is out of place and all that stuff. And doing commentary kind of took a toll on my health because I have a part-time job, which is an audio streamer. It's kind of like a radio DJ. So I gotta take care of my voice, and my voice was getting roughed up because I gotta work at night, and the morning I'm recording commentary. So yeah, it was not good. I was not in the good mental place, and yeah, I was just not feeling anymore. So I decided, hey, what if I make a side project, put PW Ultra on hold, and make a classic Pic Fed, like a Pic Fed that I will be able to still exercise my creative juices, but at the same time not get too stressed out. So I thought of Destroy a Pic Fed. So why did I change the name? I changed it. I didn't use PW Ultra for this one. It's on hold for a while. I don't know when I'll bring it back, but yeah, PW Ultra has gone on to like way too much changes. I was basically having a mental crisis on the last few like months of PW Ultra. If you guys don't notice, like I switched it up a lot, became stop motion and all that. When I did stop motion, it was way too stressful. It was way too time consuming. I couldn't do tag teams. I couldn't do a lot of stuff. So yeah, it was. I couldn't. It limited me. Although I do love stop motion. Don't get me wrong. So yeah, I figured, hey, what if I just do the old school stuff I've been doing? Just make it a music video type of Pic Fed. And, just put out what I want to put out with the current roster I have. Because, man, I had like near 50 figures, but now I can't, I'm barely reaching 30 because of how many figures I had to sell. But I'm slowly rebuilding it. So, yeah, Destroya is... Um, yeah, it is a classic style Pic Fed, and it's like a rebirth of my creativity and passion towards Pic Fedding because yeah, my focus here is to entertain to entertain you guys too, to amuse you guys too, but also mostly so I can not stress enough so I can stress a lot about Pic Feds, but also be able to put out the content I want to put out. So I'm doing it like for now, pay per view to pay per view. But I think I'm gonna switch to having build up shows. But I'm not sure if I want to put out a brand or maybe do what New Japan does, which is like a road to, or just book it like GCW, which is basically just like pay per view to pay per view. But some pay per views are not the big pay per view, so they can just be build up shows to another pay per view. Am I making sense? But yeah, so now my big storyline is the Undertaker being the world champion, and currently I am filming Undertaker versus Brody Lee as the main event of my second pay per view, quote unquote Pic Fed pay per view for Destroy a Pic Fed, which is the Grand American Disaster, which funny enough is supposed to be Halloween Havoc. But I thought I wouldn't be able to finish by Halloween. But now looking back at it, I think I could have done it actually. But hey, I like I kind of like this because I'm trying not to stick to specific holiday themed pay per views. Although I might do one for Christmas. I'm trying not to like have a specific time season theme pay per views because I don't want to be someone who plans a SummerSlam or a Halloween Havoc or a December to Dismember and delay it. So I'd rather have these pay per views that I can put out. The names are vague enough for me to put it out like any time of the year. So yeah, that's it. This is just like a little bit of an audio update for you guys. Because some people are asking me why aren't you doing commentary anymore. So this is it. It's way too much of a hassle for me. I might do it again, and if I do it again, well, let's just hope I don't get burned out. But for now, I'm enjoying not putting any commentary. But cross your fingers. Is that a thing? Yeah, I might do it again if I don't get too lazy. Cause yeah, my focus right now is just putting out good matches and some good storylines. Yeah, I'm trying to have like at least two priority storylines. Three actually for each title: the tag title, the TV title, the TNT title. I mean, and the world title. So for now, my feuds are gonna be very much based out of world titles, which is, some people might not like it, but I have a small roster, so I'm doing the best that I can for now, so that I wouldn't be able to stretch out all of them. I just don't want to have way too much rematches. So yeah, well I'm still trying to build up my roster. So hopefully I do get a bigger roster by the end of the year, so I can do much more. So yeah, that's about it. I guess I'm gonna end it here because I don't really have anything else to say. So yeah, thank you guys for always supporting my channel, no matter like what name change. Because I know I started this with Ultra Figures 13. Now it's Ultra Destroya. Because PW Ultra is down right now. But hey, who knows? I might bring it back. I'm actually thinking of making two brands if I do get enough rosters. One is Destroya Ultra, and one is Destroya whatever the fuck the name I can think of. But yeah, thank you guys so much. This is Frankie, and hopefully the Grand American Disaster comes out soon. And yeah, I hope you guys still enjoy my Pic Fed. Please keep watching it. Like, subscribe, support. Talk to me on Instagram. Although I do warn you guys, though, I work, so do not spam me with messages. Some kids spam me with messages, and I appreciate it. But also, like, I don't have a lot of time to reply to you guys. So that's about it. I hope you guys still keep continuing to support me. And yeah, peace out. Stay safe, you guys.